My child, you are not allowed to sleep upon your bed tonight until you hear my words carefully for the next 4 minutes. There is a huge reason why I'm not allowing you to sleep tonight, and you should understand the meaning of it. Yes, my beloved child. Be still and listen closely, for I am not finished speaking. I called you awake not to torment you, not to deprive you of rest, but to lead you into a deeper understanding of why your rest is sacred, why your sleep is necessary. But only when your soul is aligned with me, only when peace governs your heart, not chaos, not burden, not fear. I did not design sleep merely as a pause between days, but as a sacred rhythm, a time when your body is still, yet your spirit communes with me. Each night when your eyes close and your limbs grow heavy, I am near. I whisper to you in dreams. I repair what was torn by the day. I gently untangle the knots in your thoughts. I cradle your weariness and breathe peace into your soul. But if you lay down and rest without first surrendering what weighs on you, then sleep becomes a battleground instead of a sanctuary. I allowed this interruption tonight because I do not want you to settle into restless rhythms. You were never meant to sleep with anxiety under your pillow. You were never meant to carry into your slumber what I have asked you to leave at my feet. So many nights you have laid down and closed your eyes, yet your heart continued racing, your thoughts spinning like wheels without traction. That is not the rest I give. That is not the peace I promised. You were created for rest that renews. Not just rest for your muscles, but rest for your mind, for your emotions, for your spirit. I did not design you to survive your days and collapse into your nights. I designed you to walk with me throughout your day and to rest in me as night comes, knowing I am your covering, your guardian, your peace. There is a reason I ask you to release what burdens you before you sleep. You were never meant to carry the full weight of your life alone. Do you not know? Have you not heard? I neither slumber nor sleep. While you rest, I remain watchful. While your eyes close, mine are fixed upon you. I do not rest, because I am the one who gives rest. I do not tire, because I am the strength that sustains you. Sleep becomes sacred when you trust me with what you cannot control. Sleep becomes healing when you allow me to occupy your fears. It is not weakness to need rest. It is humility, it is wisdom. I gave you this rhythm not to escape the world, but to be restored for it. You must understand this. The strength you need for tomorrow begins with the surrender you offer tonight. But too often you have tried to solve what only I can resolve. You've rehearsed conversations in your mind that will never take place, fought battles in your imagination that never belonged to you. And then you wonder why sleep evades you. I withhold rest not to punish you, but to call you back to surrender. I cannot give peace to a soul that refuses to release control. I cannot fill a clenched hand. I cannot heal what you will not let me touch. You have laid down with worry wrapped around you like a blanket. But worry is a thief, not a comforter. Let it go. I am not in your fear. I am in your faith. And when you trust me, not just in daylight but in darkness, then I will fill your sleep with stillness. Then I will speak to you even as you slumber. I will give you dreams that restore direction. I will breathe into your night the clarity you cannot find by force. Do not mistake my silence for absence. Often I wait for your soul to become quiet before I speak again. You expect to hear me in noise, but I come with peace. You search for me in panic, but I am not there. I do not dwell in the storm you create by your own worry. I walk upon the waters of your fear, and I call you to meet me there not with striving but with trust. When you close your eyes tonight, I want you to remember who holds the world together. It is not you. It never has been. The sun rises and sets at my word. The stars hold their places, because I tell them to. The winds obey me. The oceans stop where I command. And you, my precious child, are no exception. You are held in the very same hands that hold creation. Why then do you fear the unknown? Why do you question whether I see you? I see everything. I see your efforts, your frustrations, your attempts to please others, while denying your own soul's need for peace. I see how you press forward when you should pause. I see how you collapse into bed, exhausted, wondering why your joy is leaking, why your energy is drained. You need sleep, but more than that, you need rest in me. Let me be your rhythm. Let me be your evening song. Let me be the silence that wraps around your tired thoughts. You do not have to earn sleep. You do not have to perform for peace. I give it freely, but only to the hearts that come open, unguarded, surrendered. The reason I delayed your sleep tonight was not to keep you from rest, but to prepare you for real rest. The kind that does not just pause the body but revives the spirit. I want to teach you to release before you lay down. I want to teach you to pray not with frantic desperation but with steady trust. I want to show you how to hand me your burdens like a child giving their father what is too heavy to carry home. I have watched you try to hold everything together: relationships, responsibilities, your image, your past wounds, your future plans. But I am not asking you to hold it all. I am asking you to hand it to me. My arms are not weak. My shoulders are not weary. My heart is not reluctant. I do not grow tired of holding you. I do not grow impatient when you need me again. I am your father. I am your keeper. I am your rest. I created the night as a gift, not a punishment. I made darkness so that you might learn to walk by faith, to rest when there is nothing left to see, to believe that while you sleep I still work. I work in silence. I work in mystery. I work while the world turns slowly beneath a blanket of stars. The earth trusts me. The birds sleep without fear. The flowers fold in upon themselves, knowing morning will come. Why, then, do you hesitate to release your grip? You think you are being responsible by worrying. But worry is not responsibility, it is rebellion against trust. I did not create your mind to carry constant tension. I gave you thoughts so you could partner with me, not try to replace me. You were never meant to be your own savior. That is my role alone. So tonight, when your head returns to your pillow, come with surrender, come with open hands. Do not rehearse your failures. Do not recount what you lack. Do not replay what they said or what you didn't do. Come with gratitude, not regret. Come with hope, not fear. I do not meet you in perfection, I meet you in honesty. Let me teach you to sleep again, not just as a function, but as a sacred rhythm, a holy pause, a healing moment between what was and what will be. I want you to fall asleep wrapped not in worry, but in worship. I want your final thoughts to be shaped by my goodness, not your fears. Your last breath before sleep should not be a sigh of despair, but a whisper of trust. Say my name as you lay down. Call upon me not with eloquence, but with truth. Father, I trust you. That's all it takes. You do not have to explain everything. You do not have to fix what's broken before I can move. Just open your heart. Let me take it from there. When you learn to rest in me, you will wake up lighter. You will rise with vision instead of confusion. You will walk through your days no longer drained by burdens you were never meant to carry. My peace is not an escape, it is a weapon. It guards your mind, protects your heart, and stills the voices that try to claim your soul. There is healing in your rest. I knit together what was torn. I restore your strength. I recalibrate your emotions. I seal the cracks where weariness has crept in. I am your repairer, even when you do not feel it. Trust that I am doing more while you sleep than you can do while awake. Even your dreams are a canvas I sometimes paint on. Even in the night I speak softly, gently, without the noise of day. You think rest is a pause, but often it's a passage. You are being moved, grown, shaped even while you sleep. I planted you. I will water you. And even when you rest, your roots are reaching deeper into me. You will learn to love the night again, not as a place of fear, but as a realm of faith. The darkness will not own you. I am the light, and even in the night I remain. There is no corner of time where I am not. There is no shadow I do not outshine. There is a stirring in the heavens that concerns your name. The winds have carried your thoughts to me, and the cries that you buried deep beneath your silence have not gone unheard. I have seen what no one else has seen. I have watched every step you have taken through the valley of your own confusion, and I have heard every question you have ever whispered to the dark. Tonight I require your undivided attention, not because I am distant, but because I am near, closer than your breath, more present than the silence around you. You are being summoned into a moment that does not come often. I have shaken you awake because I need you awake, not just from slumber, but from numbness, from the fog that has wrapped itself around your clarity. I am breaking through it now. You have come to the edge of something you do not fully see, but I see it. You are standing on ground that is about to split, not to swallow you, but to bring forth what has been buried in you for too long. What you think is a breakdown is actually a birthing. What feels like collapse is me unfolding what I have planted in secret. There are purposes in you that were written before your bones took form. There are destinies within you that do not align with the distractions you've allowed to lead you. I am reclaiming my space in your life. I am no longer whispering. I am speaking clearly, directly, and now. Your time to wander in indecision is over. Do not think I have been silent because I did not care. I have been waiting for this moment. The moment your spirit could finally be still enough to hear what your heart cannot deny. You have been chasing many voices. Some have flattered you. Others have deceived you. Some have kept you comfortable in delay. But I am not one of them. I am the voice that made you. I am the one who knows what lives inside of you that even you have forgotten. I did not allow you to sleep tonight because too much has been sleeping within you. Dreams you've dismissed. Promises you've doubted. Fire you've tamed. I am calling them back to life. You have adjusted yourself to survive, but I am not calling you to survive, I am calling you to arise. I am not calling you to fit in, I am calling you to stand apart. I am not calling you to be liked. I am calling you to be mine. This world will not recognize you when I am finished refining you. The version of yourself that you've been clinging to is too small for the mantle I'm placing on your shoulders. You've limited yourself to what your experience has taught you, but I am teaching you from eternity. My ways are not your ways. My thoughts are not your thoughts. And what I am doing with you will confuse those who only see what is on the surface. But I do not work on surfaces. I work on foundations. That's why I've allowed the shaking. That's why some things have been removed from your life, not to hurt you, but to make room. You've been holding on to people, habits and mindsets that cannot go with you where I am taking you. I've heard your prayers, even the ones you forgot you prayed. I have kept every tear, every sigh, every time you said, God, I can't do this anymore. And I say to you now, you were never meant to do it alone. I am awakening you from within. There is a roar I have placed in your belly. You have tried to suppress it with doubt and fear, but it is mine. I gave it to you not for silence, but for release. You have been chosen not because you are perfect, but because I am perfecting you. Not because you are ready, but because I am ready to show myself through you. There is a mantle of authority I am placing over your life, and you will feel it. Not as a weight, but as a burning. You will no longer be able to compromise with what diminishes you. You will no longer be able to hide behind excuses that once made sense. You will find yourself saying yes to things your logic cannot explain, because your spirit will recognize my hand. You will find yourself walking away from conversations that drain you, because your soul will no longer tolerate what doesn't align with truth. This is not a season of convenience. It is a season of consecration. I am setting you apart, not to isolate you, but to insulate you, because what I am growing in you needs protection. You are not being punished. You are being purified. The fire you feel is not to destroy you. It is to reveal you. The pressure is not to crush you. It is to shape you. You are the vessel I have chosen for this time. Yes, you. I know what others have called you. I know what you've believed about yourself, but I call you beloved. I call you warrior. I call you son. I call you daughter. I call you light in darkness. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not behind. You are exactly where I need you to be right now for this encounter. You have asked me to speak. Now I am speaking. You asked for a sign. This is your sign. You asked for guidance. This is my hand. You asked for peace. I give you myself. I am your peace, not the absence of trouble, but the presence of unshakable truth. I have never left you. Even when you walked away, I walked with you. Even when you turned your face, I turned my heart toward you. Tonight is holy not because of where you are, but because of what I am doing inside you. You will not return to the person you were before this moment. That chapter has closed. I am writing something new, and I will not use your past to shame you. I will use it to display my glory. You are not disqualified. You are being requalified by grace. You are not late. You are being aligned with eternal timing. The struggle you have faced was not in vain. It was the soil for what is about to bloom. You have asked, why did it have to be this way? And I answer you now, not everything was my doing, but everything will be used by me. I am the God who wastes nothing. Even the ashes will praise me when I raise beauty from them. Even your weakness will testify when my strength rests upon it. Do not fear what's ahead. Fear is not your master. I am. I will go before you, and I will also be your rear guard. I will light your path, even if it's one step at a time. Trust me when you cannot trace me. Follow me when you do not understand me, and obey me when it costs you comfort. Love me when it costs you pride. I am worth it all, and I will give you more than you ever surrendered. I am calling you back to the secret place, not the place of performance, but the place of presence. Meet me where no one sees. Seek me where no one applauds. I will reveal things to you in private that will shape what happens in public. I am looking for those who will worship in spirit and in truth, not out of ritual, but out of reverence. Do not compare your journey to others. Their path is not yours. Their calling is not your calling. I did not make you to replicate, I made you to radiate. What I've placed in you is not a copy. It's an original imprint of my breath. Walk in it. Own it. Steward it well. This night is not a delay. It is a divine interruption. It is me placing my finger on your soul and saying, enough, enough fear, enough guilt, enough shame, enough waiting for permission from people who do not know your assignment. I gave you permission the moment I called you by name. Do not look back. What is behind you cannot contain what is ahead. Lift up your head, my child. I am the lifter of your head. I am the mender of your heart. I am the keeper of your soul, and I will finish what I began in you. Nothing will stop my plan, not failure, not delay, not rejection, not betrayal. I am greater than all of it. I am aligning things in your favor even now. The doors that seemed closed are not the only doors I have. The people who walked away did not cancel your destiny. The resources you lack will be provided at the exact moment they are needed. Walk with me, and you will never lack what is necessary. Trust me, and you will see what your eyes have never seen. I have sent angels concerning you. They go before you and war on your behalf. You do not see them, but they are assigned to you. I will not let you fall. I will not let you faint. I will not let you forget who you are. My hand is upon you, and it will remain. Now stand up. Do not sit in sorrow. Do not sink into weariness. I am your strength. I am your Father. I am your Lord. I am your source. I am your victory. And I am not finished with you. Not even close. Let these words burn into your bones. Let them echo long after the night ends. Let them awaken the places in you that have gone numb. You were made for more than you've seen. You were made for more than you've accepted. You were made for me. Now go with fire in your spirit and peace in your heart, and do not forget this moment. For I, the Lord your God, have spoken.